For my offensive breakdown of the Florida-Miami game, I am dissecting every play from Florida's third quarter field goal drive. I chose it because it's fairly representative of how the Gators fared against the Hurricanes. First up is a play Florida did a couple of times where it lined up four guys out to one side and ran outside zone to the other. Freddie Swain does bubble screen motion to hold the four defensive backs over there, making this play basically 7-on-7. On this run, center Nick Buchanan and left guard Brett Heggie try to execute a combo block on the defensive tackle. Heggie is to help initially before getting to the next level to block linebacker Zach McLeod. You can just see that white spot on his left shoulder. That's the defensive tackle's hand holding him. That hold impedes Heggie's progress enough to prevent him from blocking McLeod. Otherwise, Pierce is free up the sideline with only a single safety to worry about. The second play of the drive is an inside handoff for Pierce. Pitts pulls to the left and ideally will get the defensive end around the edge, but the defensive tackle gets the better of Stone Forsythe. Pitts makes a good decision to help out there. On the other side, you have an interesting decision to have Trevon Grimes block defensive end Scott Patchin. Patchin gets by Grimes easily because it's a wide receiver against a defensive end, but it delays Patchin just enough for Pierce to get by him. Now, there is initially a good hold for Pierce here between right guard Chris Blake and right tackle John DeLance. Blake isn't able to hold his block, though, and the defensive tackle is able to get into the gap. Pierce sees it, does a jump step to his left, and runs into the backs of his linemen for a short gain before Patchin gets him from behind. The third play is a Dan Mullen staple with Freddie Swain and Van Jefferson running the follow concept. Swain does a drag route to the middle, and Jefferson will follow him. It puts the defender Gilbert Frierson in a bind, and he'll have to commit to covering one of the two. The other should come open. It doesn't work out well because Patchin beats DeLance around the edge. DeLance's first step is with his left foot on the inside, which is just enough delay for Patchin to blow by him. Felipe Franks has to get rid of it too soon, so he throws it to Swain. The early throw allows Frierson to commit after already knowing where the ball is going, and he is able to break up the pass. On fourth down, Mullen goes with a smash concept, where Grimes does a short curl and Pitts runs an out behind him. He wants Grimes, but the curl is well covered. Grimes is up against a linebacker, Shaq Quarterman, who isn't as nimble, so Franks directs Grimes to the sideline and fires a strike for the first down. Next up, Miami will blitz the corner covering Grimes. Grimes is doing a go route, so the safety on that side will have to cover it. Kyle Pitts is also going vertical on a post, and play action will keep the two linebackers up. Florida pulls Blake to sell the play action, and he makes a great block on the defensive end. Only the safety on the other side can cover Pitts, but Franks makes a heads-up play and throws it to Pitts before that safety is able to get there. I believe the next play is an RPO, with Franks reading the safety Gervin Hall. When Franks puts the ball in LaMichael Pirine's belly, Hall drifts inward to play the run. That opens up a large space in the middle of the field for Grimes on a slant. If Franks gets the ball out of the mesh point sooner, he has a chance to hit Grimes. Instead, he waits too long and the defensive tackle who has bull rushed Blake gets up on him. Franks must escape, but now Hall can go right at him. Everyone is covered, so he makes the smart decision to throw it away. On second down, Pirine has to jump to catch a swing pass from Franks. If he can get past Quarterman, he's set. He tries to make a move like he's cutting inside, but Quarterman doesn't bite. That hesitation allows the linebacker to close, and it ends up a short gain. Pirine had good outside blocks from his receivers, so going that way behind them would have been a better move. On third down, Florida goes with quarterback power. Heggie will pull and try to act as a lead blocker through the gap between Blake and DeLance. DeLance goes out too far and misses his guy, though Pirine cleans that up. Blake can't keep the defensive tackle out of the gap, though, creating congestion. Franks tries to bounce it outside, but Pitts can't indefinitely block defensive end Gregory Rousseau. Rousseau has about 20 pounds on Pitts, and he stops Franks short. Had Franks been able to go through the proper lane, then Pitts' block would have been fine. Now it's fourth down, and Florida must attempt a field goal. This drive had it all. There are a few plays that would have been big successes but for one guy. That happened all night. Franks had some good and bad plays. So did the offensive line. The Gators had few offensive disasters in Week 0. They have lots of small things to clean up. With a week off followed by an FCS opponent, they should have plenty of time to get ready before conference play begins.